Hey guys, this is June because I was born in June. Welcome to my amazing life today. So in today's video, I'm going to discuss about this topic. If let's say you have been into a really bad movie, like in a cinema, you almost watched for 1 hour, will you continue watching the movie? So this is very interesting questions because there are always two types of people in the world. So one type of persons that I have my friends, right? They said that June, I already bought the movie tickets. I already spent my money. I will continue watching the movie. Okay, the other type of person is that they will say, June, it's like the movie itself is already bad. I wouldn't want to waste my time continue watching the movie. It's like even greater loss for me. So this is always true perspective. So what about me? And what about the books that I read? So what do they suggest? Okay, this concept is actually a financial term. We call it as sunk cost. So what do we mean by sunk cost? Sunk cost, it means that the cost the cost can be defined in time or monetary term of cost, right? A cost that you already spent, which you cannot recover any longer. That's how we define sunk cost in financial terms. So in my perspective, it depending on what kind of situation you're in. So let's say it's a really like a bad movie. I already know it's bad enough. I probably wouldn't continue it because I do not want to even waste my time in spending my time on some movie that I don't really enjoy. All right. So this and then also the same concept, right? I will actually also apply it can be in business or even relationship. What do we mean by business? So if let's say you have been into one business that even though you have spent a lot of years, right? But then you don't really see something fruitful. You don't really see a future in it. So some people, they will say, but then June, I already spent 10 years time on it. Should I hang on to it? However, have you thought about that? You have to think about what's the future. What's the future of this business? What is the future of your life? If let's say you can't really see your future together with this business, no longer you can foresee that, right? It's actually a sunk cost. You shouldn't actually price in the sunk cost for you in order to make a decision in the future. However, this is very interesting because sometimes we talk about persistency. Sometimes we talk about it's time to let go because of the sunk cost. There is no great answer to this question in my opinion. It's something that you need to make that kind of decision. Is this will be able to resonate with you for a future? What is about your mission? What is about your values? What kind of life that you want to live for the next 10 years or 20 years? How do you see yourself in that? So if let's say whatever amount of time, whatever amount of money you have already spent, you can't really see that it is going to be great in the future, it's time to let go. However, if let's say this is continue to be something that you wanted to do, it's just that you need to put a little bit more effort in order to make it happen, then I would just say hang on to it. So there's always no right or wrong answer. But if let's say you're asking my perspective, if talking about relationship, if let's say you have been hung up to the guy or the girl that you guys have been quarreling a lot of time, you guys have been fighting a lot of times, that you don't really enjoy the time spent together. So the number of years that you guys already been together shouldn't be an excuse for you not to let go. Does it make sense to you? So you cannot just say like, hey June, but then June, I already spent with this guy for about 5 years time. Would it be like would it be I should just hang on to it like just a little bit more so that we can get married? I was like, so what? You're not happy for the past 5 years. Do you want to stay not happy for the next 5 years as well? So does it make sense to you? You do not want to. You have to evaluate yourself on the time and the cost that you spend, and whether you want to hang on to it, and whether it's time to let go. All right. So this topic, I actually thought about it is because one of my friends actually asked me about these relationship questions. She said that she has been with this guy for about 5 years, but then she doesn't know whether it's time to let go because she doesn't feel happy about it. So I couldn't tell her whether to let go or to continue. But more importantly, you have to make the decision for yourself, whether it's something that you can foresee for the next 10 years, you'll be still living the same life together with the same guy and being unhappy about it, or you want to make it happen. So it's totally up to you. So I hope that this video actually give you another perspective in terms of if let's say you're in a crossroad for a little bit of time that you do not know what to do, right? So probably this is another perspective that can give you to help you to evaluate and to make the kind of decisions. Okay, so that's all in my life today. And of course, if let's say you have been enjoying my videos, please feel free to subscribe my YouTube channel. We actually arrange our YouTube channels into different playlists. Like we have like closed deal series, we have we have a Facebook marketing series as well as personal development series. So me and my assistant Liz has been spending like really massive time arranging, like putting all the really nice thumbnail there. So feel free to enjoy, guys. I'm putting a link down below. And also secondly, if let's say you want to close even more deals, I have this free training for you. It's a free 25 minutes of storytelling strategy to close deals faster. So feel free to check the link down below, and also my client magnet machine blueprint. If you want to know how I actually transform my social media platform to get more leads and more clients for my business, feel free to check it as well. So, and of course, join my Facebook group. It's called Amazing Group, www.amazingstory.co. So I look forward to see you guys tomorrow then. Take care. Bye.